Chad McDermott, right?
Well, that is me, Chad McDermott. Hey. Before we get started, I do like to let my clients know a little bit about me. So, first and foremost, my background, I've been practicing law for about 10 years now. I first got my degree from a pretty prestigious program at Trojan University. People usually hear that and think, oh no, but no, it's a really good program. And I graduated at the very middle of my class. What else? I'm really good at tennis. At my rec league, I've won the past 3 tourneys, both in solos and once in duos, but I can't seem to keep a partner because people really can't seem to keep up. And I have a lovely wife. Her name is Kimsey, and she has the most glowing personality of anybody I've ever met. And we run a couple of banquets around town. So I'm really a person I'm a family man, I'm a community man, and I'm a lawyer man. And that's just something I wanted to get off my chest before we get started. But first, sorry, let's get to you. How are you feeling about this, and what are some things that have been going on?
It's just been really, really hard. My daughter-in-law has been a nightmare, and she's trying to keep me away from the grandchildren. She has torn our family apart. And it's not like things are going well for her, right? She's getting a divorce from my son. They wanted this trial to go first because for some reason I'm the big bad monster who needs to be handled first, even though I feel a divorce trial would really handle everything and let me know my visitation rights for my grandbabies, but whatever. And she is putting up some charges that are just not true. They're just not true.
Very odd. Normally they do go divorce trial first. Do you mind telling me what the charges are against you?
Well, here, I'll show you. This is the restraining order she gave to me. She also gave one to my husband and my son's best friend. I'm not sure why we're all getting restraining orders when we've really done nothing wrong, as you'll see.
One of the complaints here is saying that you took the babies from the mother. What is that all about?
Well, the thing is, Charles was still the legal owner of the home. They had no kind of legal documentation saying he could not take his children and bring them to a safer environment.
Oh, so you believe she's an unfit mother? Do you care to expand?
She's nasty. She's nasty. She's horrid. You should see the way she keeps her house. I've come in with a white glove a couple of times, and I have caught dust on 3 occasions. It's deplorable the way that she lives her life, and I didn't want my grandbabies living in that situation, and my son agreed, so we brought them over to our house.
I also see the babies are back in her possession, or she wouldn't be able to have this restraining order on you. How did that happen, if it was lawful?
My son overreacted over a little incident and decided to bring them back to his wife because, honestly, she's the most manipulative and crazy person I've ever met. And she has caused him to think that I, his own mother, could possibly be in the wrong. So, as you see, this has just been a horrible time for me.
There's a big kahuna here too, saying you tried to breastfeed the children multiple times.
Well, I would say that there is no proof that I've done that. And I don't believe there is a single person who would go against me and say that I had. So that's that. Honestly. And I think anybody who tells you any different is a liar, and there's no physical proof that I've ever done that. So.
Well, I'm going to give you a tentative yes to taking on this case. Of course, I am going to have to talk to the other lawyer and see exactly what's been going on, maybe review some things if they have some witnesses. But I will tentatively take this on. I do need to check and make sure that what you're saying to me is true. Because these are some pretty big charges to be coming out of nowhere.
Oh, absolutely. Who would I be if I didn't want you to be able to get your evidence in a row and be able to check exactly what I didn't do? But just letting you know, anything that you hear and anything that goes on, you may want to triple check because she is a liar and she is a manipulator, and the people who are on her side right now have been heavily manipulated. So it might be a thing where you have to use your noggin and really look into it.
Awesome. It sounds like we're on the same page, but like I said, just gotta look into it a little bit more.
Amazing. I'm sure you're going to find I'm a perfect client, and I cannot wait to hear from you soon.